Okay, so then Xi started talking about the things he actually cares about. So Xi asked if we can avoid the so-called Thucydides trap. Here's what he had to say. Okay, so the Thucydides trap is a term that was coined by a Harvard professor named Graham Allen. And it essentially is a theory that when you have a rising power that threatens a global power, conflict generally follows. There's only one problem here. China is not Athens, and we are not Sparta. China is not, in fact, the rising power, and we are not the declining power. Actually, if conflict arises in this moment, it would not be because of the so-called Thucydides trap. It would be much more in line with this sort of closing window theory. Okay, that's the theory that sometimes a power sees its window closing because of self-defeating policy and has to act aggressively because of the policy they've created for themselves. The window is closing. The window, in other words, was closing. And that would be the real risk here, is that China feels threatened, that Xi has actually put China's economy on a road to nowhere.